Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Dragoon on the Mykita Gaming channel. We're on the Divine Tree, but not for long. Okay, as I was saying, we're on the Divine Tree, but not for long. Alright, let's try this one more time. So we're on the Divine Tree, we're at the very top. We fought the caterpillar in the last episode. We are now, I believe, we're just one screen away from entering the moon, I think. Yeah, here it is, look, we're right there. Moon that never sets. It is spreading poison all over the world. In order to stop the poison, we have to reach the core of the moon before it is too late. Unless Shanna and the core, as Rose says, are wedded, the god of destruction won't be born, right? It is a dilemma for us because we want to take Shanna back. If we don't meet Shanna, and if we can destroy only the core of the moon, the world will be saved. But Zeeg is here for sure, with Shanna. That is the only chance to save her. We will save both the world and Shanna. Fate is not in the hands of the Creator. It's in our hands. We won't let Soa decide the fate of the world. That goes for Shanna's fate as well. We will decide our own fate. Now, I haven't really brought this up, but it's worth mentioning. So this is a pretty typical JRPG trope of saying, screw destiny, I don't care what God decides, humans are going to decide their own fate. And for as tropey as this plot may be, for as many holes as there might be in it, especially toward the end, I still think this is a better screw destiny plot than Final Fantasy XIII. Now let's get in there. Is this the moon that never sets? Yes. It has been long. Very. Let's get going. You get the impression Rose has seen this before. Now, as I said in an earlier episode, the game is going to take a huge left turn here in a minute. Now, what you see off in the distance there, that's supposed to be the core, I think. The moon is shaking. Don't tell me. The god of destruction is about to be born? It cannot be. The birth of the god of destruction is our death. That's right. We are still alive. Let's go. Must stop my father. Wow. What happened to the moon? Is this a forest? I thought we stepped into the moon. But indeed, this tree is a true tree. Oh no. Were we sent to the ground? No. Listen. It's the heartbeat of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. an empty body that is the living corpse from which the soul was taken out by ancient winglies on the day it was conceived in the divine tree. We must be in the moon. Then no matter what it looks like, we gotta keep going. You can kind of tell that it is somewhat artificial. You know, you see those like fluid sacs off to the left there. Now before we head up the path up and around to the right, we're gonna go over here because there's a treasure chest. There's some weird creatures in here too. Like this plant monster.
Blossom Storm!
Can't carry any more items. Womp womp. Alright, let's see what I can throw out. I have 5 healing rays. I also have more Sun Rhapsodies and Moon Serenades that I can shake a stick at. I'm actually going to want to hold on to those for as long as I can, though. I think we're at a point now where the body purifiers aren't going to matter. I'm not even sure if mind purifiers are going to matter. They might, but I am not sure. I'm thinking off the top of my head. Oh boy, I don't even know. Let's throw it out. We'll find out if we need one later. A frozen jet. Great. Now we're in a grassland. Is there any... I thought there was a way you could, like, check it out. Maybe not.
Blossom Storm!
Oh, there we go. It just automatically happens. It looks like a grassland. So what in conflagration is going on here? And now it's a snowfield. Miranda, what's wrong? I know this place. Does it look like the forest of your home? Not only that, it is the forest of Milsiso where I grew up. I'll be back soon. Sorry, but wait for me here. There is something I have to check. Alone. Miranda! Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to go running off into a strange world that we can't identify yet. Now look, she finds a rose. As I expected. This is the forest of my home. Why is this in the moon? This rose is... Mother, where are you going? Go home, Miranda. Huh? You have a kid? Yeah. Mother, don't go. Father is calling you. What are you gonna do? Because I married that man, my life has been completely ruined. He hardly works and drinks all the time with the money I earned. I don't even have enough food, and I am starving every day. I cannot stand it anymore. A beautiful life must be waiting for me if I leave this forest. Yes, I can say farewell to this miserable life. Now, let's go. Mother! Give an insight into Miranda's past. Whoa, what's happening now? What? And this is the first of a series of solo boss battles. They're not that difficult because the game developers knew that you weren't going to be using everybody. So the bosses don't have a lot of HP, they don't do much damage. Also, you can't actually turn into Dragoons in this boss fight either. So let's just throw the Psych Bomb, get this rolling. This boss, by the way, is the Death Rose. Ooh, it's got a face. Why? Why did you abandon Dad and me? Ah, Miranda. I had no choice. Shut up! Dad fell ill, and I became an orphan. You can never imagine how I have lived since then. Ah, it hurts. See how it's already down to red? Like, these don't have a lot of HP. I understand that what I've done is unforgivable as a mother, but I want you to understand. What do you want me to understand? I worked because I didn't want you, a newborn baby, to starve. But he didn't even try to work. My button is acting real wonky, that's why some of that stuff is skipping quick. My father may not have been a respected man, but at least he was with me all the time, unlike you. Ah, it hurts. See? Can't turn into a Dragoon. I can imagine how angry you are at me, but I never forgot about you, even for a moment. Don't lie to me. It's not a lie. I visited him so many times to take you with me, but every time, he just kicked me out. What? My mother was thinking about me. You have the same name as the goddess of meal. She is pure and loved by everybody. I named you that because it was my wish for you. Ah, it hurts. At some point, it will trigger another dialogue sequence. I am sorry to make you feel lonely. Miranda, forgive me. The correct answer to this is yes, I'll forgive you. Oh, you can forgive me? Thank you, Miranda. And that's the boss battle. Miranda gets 6,000 XP all to herself. Mother, I was wrong. I entered the palace in order to preach love and to build a world where everybody can live happily. But my heart was filled with sorrow and hatred. And without knowing, I was absorbed in fighting in order to ease my loneliness. I didn't even try to understand my mother's pain and agony. Just accumulate hatred and hurt many people. I don't deserve to be a sacred sister. Miranda, what happened? Are you really okay? Your eyes are kind of watery. Sorry. Please leave me alone now. Let's go. That's the only thing we can do now. Then, of course, you gotta switch your party back around. So yeah, everybody goes through this more or less. You have these sort of personal challenges that you have to overcome. We're going to see more of them. It'll maybe shed some light on, really the big question is, why is this happening? A downburst. And look, now we're in a tunnel that looks more like the moon that we expect. What is this? And we gotta go forward anyway. But wait till you see what we find. What now? There are people? What's going on? Why are people living in the moon? I still don't know. But... Rose, what are you doing? You feel pain. It is certain that this is not just an illusion. This world is reality. Indeed. I've never visited the moon before, but I cannot help but feel I know this place. People's faces, clothes, it's not a mistake. This is a building in Serdio. I have traveled all over Endiness, and they have typical Serdian faces. Look, the girl over there. Looks Serdian. No, she is not. It cannot be. Disappeared? And she just walked through the wall. Looks like that is reality here too. There's a whole lot not making sense. Alright, now before we go check that out, and we will go check that out, a couple of things. So you have your save point. This building is going to kind of be a central hub. If we go to the door on the left, there's your clinic, so any status ailments can be healed here. $50 to rest. Let's just do it. Head down the stairs. Ooh, there's a guard blocking the door. Let's talk to him. A female is missing. Please look for her. Until we find her, this place is closed. Okay, so we will have to go chasing after that girl. But before that, there's somebody playing the piano. This tune is... You see, both Dart and Ashel are recognizing the song. Curious. Here's an item shop. Let's see what they got. Healing fogs. All your basic stuff, as well as panic bells and poison needles for some reason. Well, I like to have 5. I like to have 5 healing fogs just to be safe. Of course, now I'm full up on other items. honestly, this frozen jet and downburst we don't need. Give ourselves some room there. Let's talk to this guy. I'm a son of the most wealthy house in this town. Come on, I'll treat you to spirits. Well, don't worry about money. It's on me. I'm a rich man. You are Dran, aren't you? Indeed. This is Dran the Rich. Remember in Disc 1, when we first went to Bale, there was that guy under the bridge? That was Dran then. This is Dran now. You know him? Yes. If he is my old acquaintance, this must be Bale 20 years ago. What? Oh yeah, it just gets weirder and weirder. Now, this guy runs a weapon shop. You're going to want to check this out, because this is the last weapon shop you're ever going to see. There's the Claymore, which if we didn't have the Soul Eater, that would be Dart's best weapon. There's the Halberd for Albert. Ha! Halberd for Albert. The Basher for Maru. A Destroyer Mace for Hashel. So here's what it says. Becomes powerful inversely to HP. Here's how that works. When his health is in the blue, which is more than 50%, it does normal damage. When his health is in the yellow, it does 50% more damage, so 1.5 times the regular amount. When his health is critical, when he's in the red, it does double damage. There's a whole strategy around having Hashel in the red all the time to do maximum damage. And we got our respective Dragoon armors. There's a Gold Dragon armor for Kongol. I'm not going to buy it now, because we will actually pick up a free one later. You can see what it does, though. Big boost to physical defense, slight hit to magic defense. Violet Dragon armor for Hashel, and as you can see, it is better in every way than what he's currently got. So let's go buy that for him. See, and there's that blue dragon armor. -2 to defense and -1 to magic defense. It is a very puzzling thing how that rainbow dress is better, statistically. And then for accessories, we've got a magical ring, a spiritual ring, an attack badge, and a guard badge, and a giganto ring. And that's it. And really, at this late in the game, these things would be all you need. I mean, now granted, we've got a therapy ring for Dart, we've got the bandit's ring for Albert, we've got the phantom shield for Hashel. So alright, so we've done all of that. How are we looking on time? Oh wow, we've barely touched anything. Well, let's head in here. There she goes, but smokes, we're in the land of fairies now. I understand that this place is not what it appears to be, but where are we now? A world behind the wall. It seems as if the labyrinth of the moon is not refusing us. No, almost as if it's maybe inviting us. Menintos. Seems this place belongs to them. I think they were the 99th species. Maybe they can tell us something about this place. Well, technically they can, but good luck trying to understand them. However, we are going to talk to these people. The Psyche is creating this world. This time, it's whose heart, whose intention. Is it you, or maybe me? Now let's talk to her again. The heart is the world. The world is the heart. The created world has your color. Alright. I'm still not sure I know what you're saying, but let's talk to this person. You don't see people who you shouldn't see. You see people you have to see. Okay, that kind of makes sense. You have to see so that you see. You have to see so you see it. Okay, and in here, there's 200G. So, let me see if I can explain, if I can put that into perspective. So they use the term psyche, which is not wrong. It may be more accurate or appropriate to say consciousness. So the idea is that the Virage embryo is growing and evolving at this very moment. And we got caught up in it during a moment in which its consciousness is coalescing and it is forming thoughts. And so in that moment, the character's thoughts are forming the Virage embryo's thoughts. So it's kind of this blend that this wouldn't be here if we weren't in here. So like I was saying, it's kind of a rudimentary explanation for what's going on here, that our thoughts are merging with the Virage embryo, and so it is creating this world based on our own thoughts. Still doesn't completely explain why we're having these personal challenges, though.
Take that, Omni Sweep!
Look how trippy the backgrounds are too now. Actually, my interpretation of the challenges that everybody goes through is that they all have something in their minds or in their hearts that they can't get over, that they need to move past. So, like in the case of Miranda, she saw the rose because she had to get over losing her mother and maybe coming to terms with really the truth of the situation. Now, let's look at this girl here. And Hashel seems to really be puzzled. You don't seem to be one of the Menintos. Look at her closely. It's the girl in the room we came from. Oh. Yeah, Dart, get a clue. She's the girl who disappeared into the wall, isn't she? Hi. What are you doing here? Dart. This girl doesn't know about you yet. What are you talking about? Put two and two together, Dart. Let me go now. Hashel knows what's going on. She is Claire. She is inviting me. Sorry, but please wait for me here. Hashel! Hashel was right. The girl was inviting Hashel, not you. We can only wait for him. Okay. But as with Miranda, what's going on in the moon? Again, you don't see people you shouldn't see. You see people you have to see. Claire. Is it you, Claire? It's me, your father. Don't come here. I hate you, Dad. Claire. Always strict discipline. What can I use such a thing for? The power to destroy? The power to hurt people? I don't need such power. I strictly disciplined you since you were little. I only had you. I had to hand my art, this ancestral art, down to the next generation. It's not fair. I just want to sing songs, chit-chat with my friends, pick flowers, and fall in love. Our art was never meant to hurt people. It is a martial art to give life to people. Please understand. I don't understand. Now again, is this Claire talking to him, or is this his mind projecting Claire onto himself? Do you remember the first time we matched wills? You read my movement in a blink, and went on the offensive with swiftness. It was an innate art. I don't think so. I'm just a girl, like the ones you can find anywhere. No, you can surpass me. Nobody has been charmed by the war god as much as you. Your hidden power. Ah, it's hot inside my body. Dad, help me. Somebody is taking me. But, Claire, what's wrong? Yeek! Alright, now Claire's possessed.
Take back, Omni Sweep.
Oop, we're getting a phase in and out here. I hate you, Dad. You did this to my body. It's your fault, Dad. No, it's impossible. The transmigration of the war god. Is she demonized? Eek! Incredible. Nobody has ever reached that level except the founder.
Destroy the war god!
Ah! What? The black art of Nagarjuna. I probably messed that name up. But I'll say it again. Nagarjuna. Four gods' destruction. How did Claire learn? Okay, so that move, as you see, it takes you down to 1 HP. You can use a healing fog, or you can just guard, because it's not like you're going to take that much damage. Ah, there's nothing I can do. I am the war god. I preside over the art of war and beckon death. Oh shit. It skipped through that. I have no idea what that was. No, you are my Claire. You are not the war god. Leave from the body of my Claire. You see, like, it barely does any damage. I can hear. It's the pained voice of Claire. Hang in there. I'm coming to save you.
Take back, Omni Sweep.
See, now does 3,800 damage because he's in the red.
Destroy the war god!
See, that move will never kill you. But the regular move that she does will, so you do have to guard. At least a couple of times. There. I feel your art down to my very core. The correct answer here is Mind's Eye Awaken. I don't care about myself. I have to save my daughter, Claire. I'll focus all my body and soul into this, and kill the devil that possesses my Claire. Thank you, Dad. Alright, well, okay, so unfortunately I skipped through one piece of dialogue. I mean, nothing real big. It was just the war god talking to him. Alright, 6,000 points for Hashel. He's level 40 now. Forgive me, Claire. Haschel, is it over? Haschel, you also saw the past? Yes, I did. But the past wasn't as bitter as I imagined. Dart's like totally confused. It seems everything, both the future and the past, are filled in this moon. The future, when the world will be destroyed. And our past. Both Miranda and Haschel were made to see the past by the moon, right? They, quote-unquote, see. As I told you, we are in reality. It's not illusion. Maybe they can do it because they are the 108th species and gods. Let's move on. We wasted lots of time. So yeah, again, I think the best way to explain it is that, yeah, they are seeing, these are things inside their mind manifesting in the moon. And it's forcing them to confront aspects of their past. Now, what I have to do is run back to the hub, the building, to heal. Of course, now that you've dealt with Claire, the door is open. We will deal with that in just a second. Alright, we're going to use the save point, and I'm going to end this episode here. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. As always, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, tap that bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next episode. We'll see what else we find out in this moon. Take care.